Let's get it on.
Okay, Patrick, whatever you say. Hello, everyone. This is Tails409, and welcome to Let's Play the Spongebob Squarepants movie video game. This time, I'm actually playing the console version, so we are gonna have stuff to do. Now, a word of warning before I play this. I have never 100%ed this game, and I most certainly don't know everything to be able to do that. But I'm going to see what I can do. I'm gonna try, but I'm not gonna make any guarantees because some of the mainly time challenges in this game, oh, forget it, they're impossible. With that out of the way, let me just play the game.
Help! Save me!
Wait, what?
Never mind.
There is 100%. Oh, well, nah, I guess there's no excuse. Not right now. Oh boy. Well, let's just watch the cutscene and I'll think about my life. I have no clue what I'm gonna do. I don't even know where all the chests are.
Welcome to our little tale of woe, triumph against impossible odds, terror, and managerly responsibility. Our story begins in the calm waters above the town of Bikini Bottom. As we descend beneath the waves, we find another day. Wait a minute! Hold your seahorses!
Yeah, those cutscenes are low budget.
I can't believe this is happening here!
It's horrible! Oh, thank Neptune, my manager's here.
Talk to me, Krabs.
It started out as a simple order. A Krabby Patty with cheese.
So what went wrong?
When the customer took a bite, no cheese! Oh, this has never happened before!
Get a hold of yourself, Eugene. I'm going in.
Now, it sounds to me like this is actually one of the few SpongeBob games where Clancy Brown actually did his voice for Mr. Krabs. Which is funny, because he never does Mr. Krabs in the games. And I have a theory for this. I mean, we all know he does want to be able to make a lot of money off of his role. But I'm assuming he was kind of forced to do this one by contract because of the movie. Meaning the voice actors that were in the movie had to be involved with the game. That's my little theory. I don't know whether it's right or wrong, but it doesn't matter because Mr. Krabs can actually sound like Mr. Krabs in this game. Yay! This game was only made a year after Battle for Bikini Bottom and is another one of the absolute best SpongeBob games there are. Oh, wait. I wonder if wearing a shirt would help out with the stings a little. But there we go. Oh. So as a result, this game is actually very similar in gameplay to Battle for Bikini Bottom. The biggest difference is that this one is more linear, but there are still little extras to find like these. These are kind of like Patrick's socks, except they're not to collect main items. They're actually more for an image gallery and such.
Go to the extra section on the options menu.
Mindy, you're not part of the story yet. Stop talking. Gosh. She should think twice before talking when she's not supposed to be revealed yet. Not even King Neptune has been revealed yet.
The manager is always prepared.
Also, since this is more linear, these weights, which take the place of shiny objects, play a different role. They're no longer to buy stuff like golden spatulas. Instead, you have to collect them to be able to upgrade your characters in this game. The various moves you get, you can upgrade, and it's also how you gain extra health as well. So you want to collect these pretty much whenever possible.
A manager.
Now, like I was saying, this game is very similar to structure to Battle for Bikini Bottom, partially due to the fact that this game came out almost immediately after the first one, and I got enough points to upgrade. I can either upgrade my health or my attack. I'm actually going to upgrade Patrick because, well, we're going to be playing as him in the next stage, so let's prepare in advance. There's like no other enemies in this stage. This first stage is... Yes, this first stage is basically to get you acquainted with the game. As a result, all you fight are a few jellyfish in one portion of the stage. It's easy, as it should be. This game has a nice difficulty curve and eventually becomes much harder than Battle for Bikini Bottom near the end of the game. Much harder. This game is a lot more combat oriented in comparison. Thanks, Patrick. Where are you? I want to see you. Oh, Patrick. He is in the nude. Gosh. Can't you be stupid somewhere else?
Manager.
It's a long time until 4. Oh well. How dare you? Sometimes I have a bit of trouble hitting the jellyfish. But I'm gonna keep hitting them because they give me 5 weight manly points apiece. Their weights because SpongeBob wants to be manly. I think your range is a bit small in this one compared to Battle for Bikini Bottom. Until you upgrade, I guess. Actually, maybe not even when you upgrade. I don't know. And here's the Goofy Goober tokens. They take the place of the golden spatulas. And yes, we're still going to have to collect these to progress in the game. The reason why is a little different.
Who are you?
I'm the manager of this establishment. Everything is gonna be just fine.
I'm really scared, man.
You got a name?
Phil?
Come on, Phil, stay with me. I've only got one shot at this. Gotta have the right tools for the job. Bingo. Now I want you to do me a favor, Phil.
What?
Say cheese. The beginning. A little yellow friend awakes from his slumber and prepares for the biggest day of his life. Yet, despite his dreams, he is not honored with the manager position of the new Krusty Krab 2. So he sulks off to drown his depression in ice cream at the local Goofy Goobers. Across the street, jealous of Mr. Krab's success, the diabolical Plankton hatches Plan Z. He steals King Neptune's crown and frames Mr. Krabs for selling it to the far-off and dangerous land of Shell City. Let us now join our heroes in the midst of their self-pity.
They could have spaced out that plot synopsis a little. I'm just gonna wait for the next cutscene because it's funny. I'm waiting. Annoyance. I'm waiting. Impatience.
Hey, buddy, come on, wake up.
Huh? Where am I?
It's 8 in the morning. Closed. Go collect your friend and get out of here.
Hey, buddy! Come on up here and join the party!
SpongeBob!
Can we just talk about how the Goofy Goobers restaurant is basically a bar for kids? Drinking on ice cream and getting cheap entertainment through Goofy Goober. Now, I want to talk a little bit about those cutscenes. They're terrible. The in-game cutscenes are great, but those other cutscenes, my gosh. The acting is not that good, and there's still frames. Like, what? Why? Why was it such a problem? Just use movie clips to appropriately advance the plot. I mean, Finding Nemo for the GameCube did it just fine, and that game came out a year earlier. And Chicken Little on the PlayStation was even able to do FMVs of clips from the actual movie. And that was on a PlayStation. I don't have that game, I've never played it, but I've seen a bit of it. So, I wonder why this game didn't do that. Was it too much money? If so, I'm a little confused. I understand this game had a bit of a short development cycle, but I just find it kind of strange.
Presents!
Presents where? Oh yes, presents indeed. I feel manly. After all, Patrick is drunk, so he's very manly. He's very manly. Look at that manly face. Yeah, you show him, Patrick. Oh yeah, that's also manly.
Spongebob!
What's up, Patrick? You have got to try this new dot broom game.
Doug!
Where? Whoa.
I love that cutscene. That's one of my favorite anime introductions. I love anime introduction cutscenes in games in general, but in this game there is such a charm to them. This music too. This music has a lot of charm to it. I forgot what I was talking about. Or what I was about to talk about. It doesn't matter, because we're gonna get another anime introduction scene in just a few seconds, so I should shut up anyway. Was that Spongebob? Let's see, last thing I was talking about was drunkenness.
Hey, it's you two again. I missed you guys.
I think I was gonna talk something about cutscenes. I think. Oh wait, I remember what I was gonna talk about. One thing that makes me kind of happy this game didn't have the biggest cycle was the fact that they reused the Battle for Bikini Bottom engine, which allowed them to make such a terrific game. Because quite frankly, it's a good engine. It makes the controls work very well. And it makes for some nice exploring and movement and even combat. It does what it should, which makes me glad that they did not change the engine for this game. After all, Battle for Bikini Bottom and this game are considered to be the absolute best SpongeBob games, bar none. Part of the reason is just because the engine works so darn well. Let's go in here. This music makes me want to bounce up and down. I haven't played this game in so long. It's kind of nice playing this again. It's been so long. Of course, I don't remember everything in it. I remember most of the levels, but heck if I remember most of the secrets. Oh, Cupcake Land! Yay. I always like this level just for its setting. It's all sweets and such. Who wouldn't like this as a kid? It's so fun.
Patrick, if you bring me more Goofy Goober tokens, I can grant you the cartwheel move.
Oh boy, I love whatever that move is.
You will. Just bring me more Goofy Goober tokens.
Sure thing. And that's why we need the Goofy Goober tokens in this game. They're to unlock various new moves in the game as opposed to accessing them from boss fights. And if you don't have the Goofy Goober tokens, you can't learn the new moves. And if you can't learn the new moves, you won't even be able to make it any farther than that point. The first time, there's no way to get enough Goofy Goober tokens to unlock the first move. But after that, if you work diligently enough, you could have enough Goofy Goober tokens by the time you reach the new move. So be sure to keep collecting Goofy Goober tokens when you can.
The manliness has landed.
That's such an easy one. I sometimes think there's a bit of a sound glitch when it comes to Goofy Goober tokens in this game. Like, the sound sometimes seems to just partially disappear. I don't know why. Oh, I can't do that attack while jumping as Patrick. I forgot all about that. Alright, let's go learn our new move.
Okay, Patrick. Since you've brought me enough Goofy Goober tokens, you may now use the cartwheel move.
Wait a minute, they're not even supposed to know who Mindy is yet. Ah, this early game screws with the story.
time to spin? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy!
Yeah, I know how to use it.
Better get going, Patrick. There's lots to do.
I mean, I understand why Mindy knows Patrick's name. She's gonna be Queen of the Sea one day, but why is she already interacting to us? I mean, I know according to this game, King Neptune already sabotaged crabs already, but that didn't happen. Okay, now we're gonna do a combat arena challenge. One of like 3 different kinds of challenge boards that you can enter. In this, you just gotta kill all the enemies, and they get tougher each time. There's 3 waves in this, but oh wait, they all have 3 waves generally. But each time you find a new one, they get tougher and tougher, and they can get pretty darn hard. This first one is pretty easy though. The enemies are weak and kinda dumb, but you still have to deal with a lot of them. Thankfully, there are a lot of extra Krabby Patties you can pick up should things not go too well. Oh, okay, I ran into that one. Alright, now it's time for the second wave, in which we're probably going to get some of the guys with the broomsticks. Yep. You'll see a lot of enemies that act the same. They're basically just a different skin in this game, and that's just to follow the plot of the movie, which is perfectly fine, honestly. There's nothing wrong with that. If it's to fit in with where you are in the story, I'm fine with that. It makes perfect sense that way. And there's still a good variety of enemies in this game, as we'll see later on. And they do get tougher and tougher. Aside from the different skins, they also generally get a bit smarter and hit more frequently. Why am I getting hit so many times? I'm doing terrible. I don't think the Krabby Patties respawn, so I'm not sure if they do. I don't know, I'm just gonna keep up with this. There. One more wave. Come on, come on. Give it all you got. Ow! How dare you! I suddenly wish I upgraded Spongebob's attack, so I could kill these guys in one hit instead of 2. The upgrade to standard attack does make it stronger, and there's other functions which I can get into later. But I guess for this basic attack, I can set it up because, well, I did as Patrick. When you upgrade your basic attack, it can actually deflect any projectiles that it hits. That doesn't mean anything right now because, well, we haven't really dealt with that. The breath is not really a projectile. It's a breath attack. It works differently. I'm starting... No, they don't respawn. Which means I'm doing really bad. Wow. I hate your broomsticks. At least they get a little too happy if anyone gets a hit on you. I am not dying now, please. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, really? I think my PS2 cables are starting to get a little sensitive. I want to go a little farther. I at least want to get to the end of this stage. Then again, I think that's a bit of a distance away. And I can continue this in the next video. I still have a little bit of a ways to go, so good enough place to stop, I guess. So next video, I will finish this stage and just hope and hope that the cables stay nice and firm. Until then, this has been Tales for 109, and have a nice day.